Welcome to the world of mists, a world whose seas are entirely covered in an endless mist that absorbs magic and sends those who draw too close to it insane. It has been 300 years since this mist arose, cutting off trade, communication, and any hope of expansion for the civilized people of the world. No one can say where the mist originated from. Was it an act of the gods, or an ancient civilization enacting a plan thousands of years in the making? Or was it the work of more sinister powers? As I said, no one knows for sure. But on the island of Orlon, the people have learned to live as best they can over the centuries. Orlon is the last colony of a far-off country called Zalcaladia. The settlers brought that what magical learning and industry they could with them, and established free, bustling communities. They found the island rich in natural resources and well placed to trade with nearby islands. But when the mist came, there was panic, despair, and unrest. However, the three founding families pulled together and brought order to the people. After some time, it was clear that Orlon could sustain itself almost indefinitely. There was ample farmland, mines abundant in precious ore and coal, not to mention many learned scholars to mentor the people on the knowledge of Zalcaladia. It would be knowledge, however, that would be the hardest resource to maintain, as it inevitably eroded with time. Today, the air over Orlon is rife with tension. The Lord Mayor's militia maintain order, but the hunt is on for a notorious criminal, a man or woman who goes by the name of Galileo, the Ghost. Trade between the towns continues, but many grow weary of the lack of exotic goods or the high taxes levied by the upper classes. There are rumours of certain traders who can procure food and silks found nowhere else in Orlon, but that would surely be impossible. In the first town, Primera, stands the College of Engineering. Here, much of the discourse turns to renovating the technological marvels brought over by the first settlers, but there are some who set their minds to surpassing the mist that veils the world. Orlon is a land of many places, many races. The worship of the 8 gods is upheld in various places around the island, though few who live today can claim to have seen evidence that the gods ever walked the earth. And on this day of the year 3955, you find yourselves either travelling to or walking the streets of Iron Rush, the second largest town on the island. It is an overly populated burg of brick and mortar that straddles two sides of a river. Smokestacks on the eastern side cover the sky in a grey pall that offsets the pale mists visible on the distant coast. It is here that destiny takes a turn, your paths converge, and our story begins. Nikki and Caroline dream that you are having fades. As sleep drains from your eyes, you gradually begin to make out your surroundings. You're both sat in fine chairs at a well-laid and illustrious circular table across from one another. You're in a long rectangular room, dimly lit by glass oil lamps ensconced against the wall. There are similar tables and chairs laid out in the room, but they are all unoccupied. The door at each end marks the narrow ends of the room on north on the other south. The floor rumbles and shakes with a gentle but relentless monotony. Windows line either side of the room from which you can see the vibrant country scenery of central Ondell rolling by. You're on a train. It is
Not
a
the
good
same train, is it?
hour's journey from Primera to Ironrush by train. And you can't say when you drifted off, but with sighting the smoky horizon off in the distance, you guess that you must be quite close to your destination. Earlier that day, you had ventured into the Wolf's Head Guildhall to inquire after some work. You were disappointed to learn that there was very little on offer for hard-working entrepreneurs such as yourself. There was no monster hunts, no investigations, no protection gigs. The only job on offer was a lowly delivery to Ironrush. And before you waved it away and left, you happened to glance over the pay. 500 gold each. For a mission this easy, that much money was almost too much to pass up. And now that package sits between you on the table. It's small, cube-shaped, and wrapped in a thick, silvery paper. The address written in a shaky scrawl reads, Israel, 5 Lemendar Street, the Elf District, Ironrush.
Sorry, was that Lamendar Street?
Yes. The doorway to the north slides open, and a series of clicks, whirs, and clanks announces the entry of a service autom, or, in our speak, a robot. You've seen such contracts before, though they tend to be in the possession of the very wealthy or in use by the state. These are old relics of Zalkalad that have just about stood the test of time, but many are long past being fit for purpose. They run on steam and some old magic that not even the artificers in the College of Engineering quite understand anymore. This one looks as it may be about ready to fall to pieces. It resembles a clockwork dragonborn, cast in bronze and billowing white smoke from its metal snout. And it just works its way towards you very kind of and just turns towards you. Anything from the trolley?
Anything from the trolley, dear?
No, thank you, honey bun. I'm just so full of love for you, I couldn't have another thing.
That's out of character, Nikki. May I have a glass of wine, please?
Certainly. And it sort of like awkwardly reaches down to a bottle of wine and just and starts to very slowly pour it, missing the glass entirely, and just pouring wine all over the table. There you go. And just puts the bottle back and just turns and begins to leave.
Great.
Are you okay? Do you need a napkin?
No, it is fine. I wish the service in this place would be a little bit better.
You are welcome.
Hmm.
Have a nice day.
Does the robot walk away?
He's trundling away to the next carriage, yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone about us?
There's no one else in the carriage, no.
Okay. What do you think is in the package?
I don't know. Maybe it's something magical.
It is odd for such a small little thing, just a simple journey, and that amount of gold. I have my
Maybe
suspicions.
there's twice as much gold inside the package.
Or something dangerous. Something that might attract unwanted attention, perhaps.
Maybe. You want to open it?
Tempting.
I don't think we should.
No, it is best we do not.
With a screech of steel and a loud blast of steam, the train pulls into the Iron Rush train station. Austere wooden architecture encloses two stone platforms in the centre of town. Several people mill about on the nearest platform, some gawking into the carriage, perhaps in hopes of spying a loved one. Apart from the station office itself, there's also a pleasant-looking cafe. Its relaxed patrons, visible through a glass window, seem less distracted by the train's arrival and preferring the current ambience of their surroundings.
The train's stopping.
The train has
Or it's
stopped.
stopped. And this is our stop.
It is.
Okay. Then should I pick up the package? I'll take the package. And we'll get off the train.
Yeah.
Okay. You get off the train, you see various peoples kind of milling about on the platform side. There's a man in a sort of station uniform who's just kind of waving at the driver of the train as the steam just billows past him.
Have we ever been to Iron Rush before? Or have
I would think you've been here before.
Okay,
So do
so
we
I
know
would.
where this street is?
Probably not off the top of your head, no. You've not heard you heard of maybe the Elven district before, but the specific street name, no.
Oh, then I knew I wrote something wrong. I wrote Elf District. I was like, I don't think that's right. Can I look around to see if there's, I don't know, some sort of like a information booth or something?
There are booths around. There is also a large map displayed and on the wall of the
Head towards
platform.
the map.
What's luck?
I will head towards the map and I will try to locate the 5 Lamendar Street on it. Well, Lamendar.
Okay. So from what you can tell of the map, the fair walk to the Elven district. There's no mention of any road names in that area. It's all blank. There are various carriages lined up outside the station. You can see, but when you
We don't die.
approach the drivers of the carriages, none of them are willing to take a trip to that area.
Do they give a reason?
No, only one of them really offers you much of an explanation, saying that the old roads of that area are just too uneven or tightly round for carriages.
How close can they get us to the area?
They'll take you to the outskirts. They'll take you as far as what they call the Old Bridge.
And then it's walkable?
Yes.
Hmm.
We'll do that.
How much?
1 silver each.
Silver each.
I think it's the best offer we'll get at this rate.
Okay, my love.
Let's do
Okay.
that.
The driver opens the door to his carriage and allows you in, and you set off. The journey from the station takes you through the mercantile district, veering quite close to the central bank, and then after about 10 minutes, you arrive at a small stone bridge. The driver says that you must disembark here. You can, if you just follow the bridge, you will arrive in the Arcane Terrace, and the Elven district is just beyond there.
Okay, we disembark.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I give a spike note.
Okay. As you draw closer to this elven district, you can see that the description you were given earlier was rather kind. All three towns in Ondor have less reputable sides that they're rather pushed to the shadows, and this older looking section of housing is no different. Many of the houses were simply built too tall and too haphazardly, and you can see that more than a few are missing a roof or half a wall. And in the shaded streets that filter through this gloomy den, you can see the occasional elf leaning up against a wall or slumped over on the ground. It's unusual to see elves living amongst such urban trappings, especially the few drow that you've noticed, and they seem much the worse off for it. As you enter fully into the district, it becomes quite evident that there is not one street name on display.
We're
This
going
will
to
be
have
more
to
difficult than I
ask
thought.
someone. Did you say everyone's like
Uh,
passed out?
No, passed out. There were a couple who passed out, yeah, but there were some like just shady looking at elf types, just leaning against wall and just like trying to stay, like, keep a low profile, I should say.
Is it basically like the Bronx?
It's like the elf Bronx.
Ah, we're in the elf Bronx. Oh no. I'm going to clutch the package tightly to me.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a average size, scary looking dragonborn.
Keep the package safe, dear, and I'll ask for some directions. I want to try and see if I can find someone that looks, I don't know, conscious enough to hopefully
make a
be able
perception check.
to give it. Go.
First roll, yay!
Roll well. 7.
Okay.
Set the tone for the campaign.
That's not a good
No,
beginning.
Okay.
the giant level 2.
I mean, there's a guy close by. He's just sitting cross-legged in the middle of the road. He looks physically conscious, if not entirely sane.
With doubts weighing on my head, I'm gonna approach him and ask for directions to.
What do you want?
Simple directions, that is all.
Where do you want to go?
Lavender Street. Have you heard of it?
Where do you want to go there?
I believe it is none of your business.
Maybe not. Do you know who lives there?
I do not. Should I?
If you don't know, it's no problem.
Do you know who lives there?
Everyone know who lives there.
And who is that?
Israel.
Funny you should say that. There's the person I'm looking for.
Good luck. If he's not drunk, he's dead. Probably not answer door to you. But I'll tell you where he is. You take 2 lefts, and then a right. Go all the way down to the end. Come back on yourself and turn left again.
I appreciate your help.
Don't mention it.
I'll go back to Vera and inform him of the directions it was given.
Okay.
It seems that the person we're delivering to is well known in this place, and not too kindly, it seems.
Well, we're just dropping the package and leaving, I guess.
Hopefully it will be just as simple as that. Shall
Well, the
we?
directions seem a bit complicated.
Just a tad.
Lead the way, honey bunch.
Despite the complicated directions, you follow them quite well. And you arrive after a few minutes' walk at a fairly downcast area of the district. There's only one visible, actually usable home on this street. So by logical deduction, you assume that this is the home of Israel.
Do I see a
The windows
number
are
on?
shuttered. Sorry?
Do I see a number on like the building or the door?
Yes. Number 5.
Oh, good. That's what I wrote down.
Do they have a doorbell?
They do not.
Do they have a knocker?
No.
No knocker. Pumpkin, should I knock on the door?
I think it's his birthday.
Okay. Oh, I'm a bang on the door.
There's no answer.
I'm a bang again.
No answer.
There's no
Does
answer.
not bode
Yeah.
well.
Maybe is there a like is there a way down the side of the building?
No. There are no sites. It's basically connected to a bunch of other kind of deserted-looking hovels.
Is it just a single story building, or
Yeah, it's a single story.
can I look in through a window?
The windows are shuttered, but there is a letterbox.
No. No. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not looking through the letterbox. I've got fear of that.
Okay.
Can I just like just continuously tap the letterbox
Okay.
like I do at my mum's house?
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
make the dogs angry.
Yeah.
Bang 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 bang. Anything happening?
No.
Ugh. Pickle, can you look through the letterbox? You know, I have a fear of holes.
Yes. Yes, don't remind me. I will very carefully look through the letterbox. Oh my god, I have a feeling this is.
Okay.
Can I like first off open it from the side just in case, I don't know, you know, those cartoons where there's a shotgun on the other side type situations. I'm trying to avoid that to begin with.
Check for traps.
Yeah. Yeah, can I check for traps? I don't know whether I
Okay.
will be any
Sure.
good at it.
Yeah.
He's not going to set traps in the first 20 minutes, surely.
You don't know. I wouldn't put it past him.
Now that I can see his face, I'd trust him even less.
What am I rolling for check for traps? I can't remember. Deception? No.
Investigation.
Oh, I have advantage on that. Haha, not 20.
Hey!
Traps. No traps.
No
No
traps.
Cool.
Okay.
Then yeah, I will still do it as very carefully and for more from the
Have a
side
look.
before
Have a
directly.
look.
Okay. You see total darkness.
Oh,
I've got. Have you got dark vision, chicken?
I do actually.
Yeah, it's
The
still dark.
pet names are getting worse and worse.
We were going to choose one, but then I decided to make it like a surprise.
Everything and anything.
Can't choose one.
Yeah, I
so
thought,
it's gonna
I thought
be
you
a
would stick
different
to
every
one.
time.
Okay.
No.
So you see,
I
still
love
see
it.
completely nothing, just blackness.
Okay,
Even with that?
2 seconds. I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
I have a cantrip of light. Oh my god, it works for a goddamn it's for an object. Fuck it. What do I have? Yeah, I have a small knife, so I'm just gonna like go ahead and touch the tip of it, so just the very edge of the blade lights up, and then just stick it through the letterbox and see if I can see anything with that light casting around.
You press the glowing knife into the void, and you see a pair of eyes staring out at you.
I
What do
probably
you want?
stumbled up again. um, uh, Israel,
Yes.
we have a package for you. We've been
Package?
knocking. Yes.
Give it to me.
Would you kindly open the door to us?
No. Post it through the box.
is this guy supposed to be paying us?
Good question. What was the whole deal at the Wolf's Head
Paid
Guild
on
Hall?
return.
Oh, when we go
Paid
back
on
there.
return. Okay.
I don't think it's going to fit through that little.
It will actually fit.
Oh.
It's not that big.
I guess.
Oh,
Post
but we'll need some sort of receipt. How will they know when we go back that we've given it to him?
think. I have a quill in my inventory, so I
Sign
might
something.
just.
You want me to sign something?
Yes, just as a proof that we have delivered it to you.
Okay. You hear like a rustling and a commotion on the other side of the door, and then a tiny piece of paper slid underneath the door frame into the outside. It just it very kind of scribbled writing. They did it.
With a signature?
Yes.
That will do, I suppose.
That will do indeed.
Okay. So
Come on, sugar plum.
shall I shall I post the thing, Petal? Okay. I'm gonna
Yes.
post the thing.
Okay. You post it through the door. The letterbox slams shut, and you just hear a shuffling behind the door.
I guess we should make our way back to civilization.
I believe that would be best. Yeah.
Okay. You turn to leave. And as you make your way back through the city, we go elsewhere. The date is Tally Day. 6 a.m. The town streets are close to empty, though not entirely. Somewhere out there is the chaos, waiting to strike. And you're there too, Rob. Watching. 2 years of nights have turned you into a nocturnal animal. You must choose your targets carefully. It's a big town. You can't be everywhere. But they don't know where you are. Fear is a tool. They think you're hiding in the shadows, but you are the shadows. Could you describe your character, please?
So, Kazra is a He's an Aarakocra, but he mostly resembles human. He has talons instead of fingers and feet, but he is still human in the rest of his nature and like the rest of his outlook, except for two massive black wings on his back that are probably a little bit over his own head height. He's just perched on top of a building at the moment, kind of looking over the street.
Okay. So somewhere out there in the early dawn, as the first shards of light begin to gut the grey clouds above, you can hear shouts. Someone is calling for help, and someone else is demanding gold.
What direction would it be in from where I am?
To the south.
To the south. Okay. I immediately sprout my wings, which probably would have like an 8-foot wingspan, maybe a bit more than that, and take off, flying down the street.
Okay, you rush in a direction, hurtling above the light but tightly packed rooftop southern streets of this road, which is known as the Lost Way. Suddenly, one of the shouts turns to a scream, followed by a dull thud. And by the time you arrive, moments too late, all you hear are the rapidly diminishing footfalls of the running assailant and the heavy breathing of the victim.
I run over to the victim.
Okay.
And
It's a
examine
human,
them.
middle-aged and dressed in a light grey uniform. It's the uniform of what you need to know to be the Galewind Courier Company. He's been slashed all the way from his hip to his sternum. He's lying in a pool of his own blood. He clutches his hand to his open wound, trying in vain to stop the flow of blood, while the other one is clutched around a small grey package.
Is he like struggling to breathe?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything for that. Everything I have is damage. Can I make some kind of medicine check to be able to see if I can like help his wound in some way?
Yeah. Okay.
15?
Okay. You do your best with what limited medical knowledge that you have. Mind. He's struggling to stay conscious as the blood just kind of pours down into the street, and he just reaches out and clutches onto you. For me, but please take this. Get it where it belongs. Ugh.
Please
Also
tell me it
conscious.
has an address or something on it.
Yes, it does. It's addressed to someone by the name of Malbus Mechanical, and they are the proprietor of the All-Seeing Eye. You know this place. It's a magic shop up on Arcane Terrace. But you
Sorry,
also...
one sec. Malbus what?
Mechanical.
And who is he from?
He's the proprietor of the All-Seeing Eye. It is a magic shop on Arcane Terrace. But you have little knowledge of who this man might be.
Okay, I take it into my hand. Would put it into like a satchel that I had around my waist or like around my shoulder. And do I still see where the person who did this is?
Make a perception check.
First one of the campaign, guys. Nat 1.
You have no idea
Nat
what
1,
they're
Nat 1! Woo! I take back
You can't
onto
even
the
see that
skies to get an
the remnants
aerial
of their
look.
footprints have been washed away.
Yeah, I take back up to the skies and kind of head in the direction that they were going to try and see if I can get an aerial advantage on that perception for a second roll.
Okay. It'll be high DC now.
Another that one.
Okay, yeah. You can see now that the streets are starting to fill up a bit. There's numerous people around. No one seems to be in any hurry to get anywhere. Certainly no one who might have just murdered someone and run away.
Fuck's sake. Justice is delayed. And I just need to take this parcel to the all-seeing eye, yeah?
So
I know which way it is. I'm
yeah,
assuming
so
I've
to
been
get
here
to
quite a
Arcane
while, so-
Terrace, you'll need to go along the main thoroughfare, which is a place called the Way of Rush Way. That goes into the centre of town. It will be getting busy as the early morning traders begin to emerge, setting up their stalls and making ready for their first prospects. But from the southeast corner, you can then take the old bridge onto Arcane Terrace.
Sorry, I take off in that direction.
Yep, okay. So you make your way there through all of this early morning chaos. Standing out amongst the clean stone structures and industrial air of Iron Rush, the cobbled street of the terrace is festooned with all manner of oddities. There are glowing vapours, just a bit too reminiscent of the mist that drift eerily from shop to shop, and in the glass window fronts, some quite rightly are laid with bars, behind which are displayed bizarre creatures and artifacts from across Ondel, and perhaps even further beyond, if such a thing were possible. Few venture out this way unless in search of mischief or an easy fix, but such is the view of magic in this day and age. Beyond that is the Elven District, a place avoided even more than the terrace. But at the end of the terrace, you see place that you're looking for. The all-seeing eye.
I land on the roof of it first.
Land on the roof. Okay.
Yeah. And I just kind of get an aerial view of what I'm looking at around the area, just taking it in a little bit, trying to see the people that are around and what's
Okay.
what's
Make a
happening on the
perception
street.
check.
Let's fucking do right this time, guys. 22.
22. So not too many people around at this time of day. Half the shops aren't open on the terrace. You see there's like an old elderly couple just strolling along. You see another couple, an Asimar and a Dragonborn, making their way towards the Elven District. And you see like a small goblin who's just opening up a shop on the other side of the road.
Small goblin.
Mm.
Dan, are you being a goblin blacksmith by any chance? Damn it.
More like a goblin.
Not this time.
And the Azamir and the Dragonborn, is that a common sight in this place?
Yeah. Maybe not together.
Do I see anything that they are holding?
Yeah, they were holding a small package.
Similar to the one that I've got in my bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like this requires some detective work. You're going to be shaking your head at me this whole campaign, you know that, right?
I'll do that anyway. It's just part of the relationship.
So, before I go inside of this place, I kind of, on the rooftops, I follow them a little bit, like far enough back that they won't have noticed me that much.
Okay. So you see them like walking a little bit around the Elven District. You see them talking to an elf who's just like sitting cross-legged in the middle of the street for a bit, and then having asked him for directions, they then head off further into the Elfin District.
All right, well, that's not really someplace that I'm willing to go. Even though no one would really see me, it's not really somewhere I want to go. So I go back and make the delivery. I knock on the door.
Yeah, the door is open. You step inside the store and are greeted by an amiable-looking halfling of advanced years. He's casually dressed in a sort of brown overcoat and sports a pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. So he doesn't strike you as any sort of wizard, but he says, yes, hello. Malbus McCarcall at your service. How can I help you?
I have this parcel.
Oh.
Someone was killed carrying it, and it has your name on it.
Hey, how awful. I wonder what it could be.
Well, are you expecting anything?
No.
Well, I present it to him, and I kind of wait around to see if he opens it.
Okay. Oh, it's covered in blood.
I did say someone was murdered carrying it.
Oh. He seems to examine it for half a minute. I don't sense anything magical from this. Wonder what? Well, I suppose the only way is to open it. He tears open the silver lining of the paper and pulls out what is it's like a small box carved from stone, quite intricately. Oh, how curious! Incredible marksmanship, don't you think? There seems to be a catch here to open the box. Just looks at you and then the box, puts one finger underneath the latch and opens it. And then we're going to go to someone else.
Motherfucker! I'm dead already, guys. Session 0, and I reckon that I've just given
You just
someone a
nicked
bomb
his
and
face.
waited around till they
Probably.
opened it.
It's got anthrax
Just
in the
gonna
envelope.
cut to someone else. You hear a booming explosion from the other side of town.
The bubonic plague is released.
Potentially 2 explosions because we might have done the exact same thing, delivered the bomb.
Sorry, Dan.
Okay, Tom,
Could it be someone else, please?
you
Because
are
I'm dying.
Nope.
sitting in your majestic palace.
Can it not be
Dust
someone else?
falls from
Seriously.
above as your surroundings shake. Outside, you see a stark phosphorescent sky, majestically against the edges of jagged mountains. Your followers have deserted you. Your crystal wall is shattered, and even your faithful mount is nowhere to be seen. Something incredibly powerful is hammering at the doors outside your throne room. It seems you have little options left.
Oh, sorry, give me a second. No! He's so close. I'm down to my final plan. And you see this incredibly muscular, blue-skinned man, although there's a hood over his head, so you can't really see anything else. Pick up a large purple staff, generate a dimension from seemingly nowhere in front of him, and then he flees through, cackling as he does it.
You got to do the cackle.
Okay.
Until next time!
It's really quite hurts to talk at the moment. So.
Lightning splits the air, casting garish light across this unmoving vision. As you launch yourself into this portal, there is a deep rumble in the earth beneath your feet. You fall through mist swirling around you, unsure of where this passage will take you. And then suddenly you land on solid ground. The visions pass, and you find yourself looking up at a huge, towering building. At first, you think it might be that castle the one that you were trying for so long to get inside, the one with a face like a skull. But instead, the face is just a huge doorway. You're looking at a huge coal refinery. And instead of old brick and mortar, it's steel and oak. As you watch, a huge iron cart on wheels is being drawn along a rail track that emerges from the yawning black entrance to this refinery. And this track winds off towards a train station, bound for who knows where to you. Before you can really get an idea of your surroundings, you turn to walk away from this image, a staggering bulk slams into you awkwardly. Looking down, you see a rather ragged-looking human clutching a half-empty wine bottle. They mutter under their breath and saunter on, staggering from side to side. They melt into the shadows on the side of the road before falling backwards down an alleyway and away from view. And before you could ponder on this for too long, a voice calls out to you from further down the street. "Hi, friend. It looks like you dropped something there."
No one calls me friend. Who are you?
Just a passerby. That's yours, isn't it? And there's a small grey package on the floor at your feet.
I'm so tempted to say I've no idea what you're talking about and walk on.
You could.
I know I could.
Not cut up the story, but you could.
Potentially. Pass it to me, peasant.
It's over. Picks it up and hands it to you. On one
And I
side,
just sort of
it's
snatch it out of his hand.
Okay. It's writing on there. It says Marlinette, number 54, Lost Way, Iron Rush.
I turned to the... Was it a human, did you say, that I was talking to?
It's a human, yeah.
It's a human. What is this? And I just sort of shove the address in his face.
Wait, I assumed you knew it's your package, right? You just head south of here, not too far, turn right, and it's just not too far from there. Number 54.
Where is the nearest post box?
What's a post box?
Primitive world. And I stomp off down towards the south.
Okay. So you head south, following the tracks of the railway as they wend their way through town, on their way to open country, and whatever lies beyond. Passing between the looming lampworks and the mercantile district leads you first onto Rush Row, and which then turns into Lost Way as the confines of the town begin to fall away on either side. And at the corner of the crossroads, you spy the number 54 on a modest two-story house of painted white wood with green windows.
I'd like to scope out the house for a little bit. Like, are the windows, can I see through them? Is there light coming from curtains opened, closed, etc.?
The curtains are open. You can see lights there. You do see a few shapes moving back and forth between some of the windows. It seems there's a few people in the building.
Okay. Oh god, I'm so tempted to leave it on the doorstep, set fire to it, knock on the door and run away. No, it's not time for that level of villainy yet.
I think there's shit in the back, Tom.
Using my staff, I just hammer on the door very loudly. Open up, fools!
Okay. After a few minutes, the door opens and you see a stout and rather stern-looking dwarf woman in the doorway. He looks up at you and down. He looks up and down with what might be concern or maybe disbelief. Yes.
Yeah, I've been here for 5 seconds, and apparently I'm now an errand boy, and I thrust the letter towards her.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I don't have anything to give you as a tip.
Yeah, that's okay. That's borderline evil.
I see. Well, thank you. And I hope you can find a doctor soon. You look quite dreadful.
No, I've already turned around and started walking away.
Okay.
Before the thank you happened.
And as you walk away, we go somewhere else. Darren, you awoke this morning to the unthinkable. Your
My
larder
wife
is
cheated on
empty.
me. What?
Your larder is empty, and your grog has run dry.
No!
You dimly remember some so-called friends of yours. Circumstantially, they are also goblins.
Fucking goblins.
Yeah, they invite themselves over for a late night party, knowing like what a good sort you are, and that you would provide a bit of musical ambience for them. That would probably explain your current predicament, along with the accompanying hangover that you find yourself hosting.
Oh,
The
fuck.
blasted gits have left your digs in a right state. They're left without so much as a thank you.
I know. It looks shit in here.
Yeah. You find yourself in desperate need of a good snack, or at the very least, to get right back on to being stone cold drunk.
Yep.
And you resolve the only way out of this predicament is to venture out into town and see what you can barter for at the local market. So, grabbing your gear, you kick open your front door and stride out into the too painful sunlight, but you don't get too far before you're rudely interrupted. Oi, you gits, up here! I need a favour.
Who are you?
It's Glutgosh. He's
Who
the
the hell
orc
is
who lives.
Nutgosh?
He's the orc who lives above you.
No orc lives above me.
No, he does.
No.
He's kind of your landlord.
No, don't pay no one.
He's a reputably fine gentleman by orc standards, which means that he's a
Oh.
genuinely surly and terrifying bastard to all others.
Yeah, but I'm faster.
That being said, you've never had cause to dislike him, and he's
Okay.
even helped you out from time to time, like that time we scared off the militia when they came sneaking around your lodgings. And
I don't
what he
like
does,
the
he
militia.
throws you down a small grey package.
Oh.
It's addressed to some chap with a
Oh.
highfalutin name, with too many eyes, and he's living somewhere near the market. Some shop called Crystal Clear.
What?
Right, these chaps, they're blowers. Damn good ones too. They sorted me out proper good for a job I had for them. Paid them as well as I can, but I felt I needed to send them something extra as thanks. Deliver it for me, would ya?
Why?
But I'm not feeling too good. Might be the grung flu, I reckon.
I'm hungover, mate. What do I have to do?
Do me a favour.
Why?
I'll sort you out.
You're what?
I'll sort you out with some gold.
Gold?
Yeah. You like
Can I also have your jacket?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have it now?
No.
Then
Only
there's no
when you
deal.
complete my job. Help out an old mate, will ya?
Okay, fair enough. I grab the package.
Upon entering the market district, you must inevitably stroll through an outer ring of less than reputable traders. And this is known by the more earned moniker, the Fleece Market.
No.
There are hawkers and hooligans, snake-hole
hooligans.
salesmen, and savants, raconteurs and rapscallions. There's all manner of
The
bright
riffraff.
colours adorning the stalls of fabric merchants, and there's some thick, smoky aromas rising from cooking vats. And there's endless parade of chefs. One grizzled vendor grabs your attention. He's a wild-eyed halfling, and he leaps almost seamlessly into a well-patterned sales pitch. You there, friend, good friend, gentle friend. You have a look of wisdom about you. Not like a turn
very
out in
wise.
this one. My heart tells me. What's your pleasure? Spices, herbs, the heart of a young dragon. Perhaps a magical incantation or two to grease those wheels that have grinded to a halt, or perhaps. And then he draws in comfortably close to you, and his voice drops to a stark whisper. Perhaps you fancy something not on my menu. Something from your... And he stops quite short, his eyes drawn to some point up and behind you. His good cheer fades and his body freezes in place. Turning his back on you, he just strolls away and makes a
What?
beeline for the darker recesses of the fleece market. No deals today. No deal.
I follow him. I have to follow him.
Okay.
I run after him and I tap him on the back.
Okay.
Where are you going?
What are you doing? You want to get
Following
me
you.
arrested? Leave me alone.
Why would I get you arrested?
Look over there. And he points, and
Where
you
over
see there's like 5 militia officers making their way through the crowds, moving with purpose. They have these shields that have a silver wing on them. They look like
Okay.
soldiers from the capital.
Oh.
You have no idea what such big shots are doing here, but you decide maybe it might not be worth messing with.
Can I wave at them?
You wave at them, yes. You're
He's
like,
over here!
what?
He's over
Captain,
here!
over there. It's a notorious
there!
halfling. Quick! Thank you,
Get
Goblin.
him!
This way, men. And they begin to charge for the crowd after him. It's like, you bastard! And he runs off, followed by the militia.
Yes, good.
Not long after you arrive at a place denoted on the package called Crystal Clear. It is a glass blower shop where they blow glass.
Oh. Okay. So I arrive in the shop.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello. You see, there's 3 gnomes inside.
I hate gnomes.
Okay. They're all wearing quite like nice tweed or black suits. Fairly
I like
old.
them now then. They look fancy.
Yeah, they're
That's
quite
good.
fancy looking gnomes.
I like
Hello.
them then.
How we
Hello there.
you?
I have a
Yes.
package.
Oh, what package?
It's for you. For the
For me?
small price of 5 gold.
5 gold. Oh, let me see what I have here. Starts patting in his pockets. Oh, here, have 10 gold.
Oh, thank you.
Such a nice young man.
Yes, I also need the service charge for my services.
What is the service charge?
That's another 5 gold.
5 gold. Oh,
Yes.
I don't have 5 gold here. Have another 10.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, you can have the package. Here you go.
Thank you. I wonder what's inside.
I don't know. Glass?
We'll find out. Good
Or will
day,
we?
Goblin. Okay.
Yeah.
And as you leave that place behind,
Yes.
we'll go to our next
The
destination.
package and I've rinsed them. Yes.
Yeah, well done. Okay.
That's all I need.
Elsie. You are in the middle of a pleasant sleep when you are dragged unwillingly back to the waking world. There was a noise. You're quite certain of it. Something out of place. Either in the room next to you or somewhere just below. And there it is again. A rustling. No, it's a thrashing noise. And then a heavy, dull thud. Someone or something is inside your lodgings in the next room.
Gonna get up
Okay.
and if I listen a little bit more, can I determine like if it is definitely coming from next to me or below me?
Check, please.
Hen.
It is next door, in the next room.
Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, try and stealthily creep over to the door and see
Okay,
If I
roll for
can-
stealth, please.
21.
Okay. You carefully make your way over to the door and prise it open. And you see a squat, dark shadow in the middle of the room. The room has been turned upside down. There are chests thrown open, drawers upended. There is a bunch of items scattered across the floor, and this squat, dark figure in the middle of the room, covered in darkness.
Can I try and I assume they've not seen or heard me at all.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to stealthily creep over and I wanna see if I can, I guess, grapple them. Like grab them.
Okay. Reach out, and as you go to touch them, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Don't you fucking dare,
Oh.
Toby.
That's fine, it's a 19.
Okay. They feel slightly damp, and you catch a sweet scent similar to poison. As you go to grapple them further, they suddenly slip down incredibly fast, and then you watch as this shape just slinks incredibly fast towards an open window and dives out through it.
Fuck was that? I assume I've never seen something like that happen before. No. Getting a little very confused for a second. Can I check to see if anything's missing or
Good perception check.
Seven.
Okay. It takes you quite a while to sort of go through everything. There's this utter turmoil in this room. Whoever that was had a fair amount of time to rifle through your belongings. It takes you a while, but then you realise that there was a collection of scrolls that you had been keeping safe, which were teachings of Terry, the Queen of Dragons, that are missing.
Oh, fuck. I need those. Well, there's no point me looking out the window. It would have gone by now. Did the weird, I guess, slime thing, I don't know what it was, leave anything behind?
So I'm just going to go by the same perception check earlier. Not anything you can really tell. So you spend some time trying to determine this, which probably takes you about 40 minutes with all of like the process of going through your belongings that have been upended. After some time, you hear a knock at your door.
I run down and see who is at the door.
So peering through the door, you see a young Goliath in a militia uniform, and he has a lieutenant's badge adorned on himself with a silver cog underneath. Good morning. Is this the residence of Nuala?
Yes.
Hello there. My name's Brace, Lieutenant Brace of the Iron Rush Militia. I'm just following up on the arrest of a known thief in the area. Caught them not 1 mile from this very spot. Not the most brazen of criminals, I must tell you. They just threw their bag of valuables to the ground and confessed the whole thing in the blink of an eye. Never seen the like of it. Anyway, they said who they were and where they stole all of this stuff from. So I guess I'm here to reacquaint you with your property.
I'm like a thief, but thank you. I guess. And I assume he's handing me whatever was stolen.
He hands you a sack.
I'm gonna look inside and see if it is my stuff, I guess.
Yeah, inside you see the 3 scrolls and a small grey package.
Pick up the package. I don't think this is mine.
Oh, are you sure? The thief said that everything he had he took from this address. It must be yours.
No, it was just the scrolls missing. I guess I'm gonna start looking.
Oh well, I can't take any thing back with me, I'm afraid. So this must be yours. I'm just going to leave it here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Good day to you.
Go back inside. I'm gonna check that the scrolls are the right scrolls first, and then
Hey.
see. I guess investigate the package.
Okay, they are indeed the same scrolls, so much as you can tell. The grey package has written on it an address, the office of the director of Cross Luma, the industrial district. And Cross Luma, as you recall, is the factory responsible for constructing and maintaining every gas lamp on the island.
Definitely not mine. I guess I can go deliver it. Oh God, what's happening? I'm trying to type things at the same time. My phone is having a meltdown.
Sorry, what was the
Where
address
did
of
you
that
say
one?
it was?
It's in the industrial district, so it has workshops which work all through the day, and they just basically bring illumination to every corner of Ondel, and has earned the guys who own it a mountain of wealth.
Okay, and I assume I know where this is.
Yeah, your lodgings are in the north of Iron Rush. It's not too far from the Temple of Veto, meaning it's a fairly straight walk to the Lampworks from where you are.
He kind of looks around. I was like, clean that up later, I guess, and heads to drop this off.
Okay. So as I said, it's a quite straightforward work. You head through the merchant district in the early morning, and soon enough, there you are. You look upon Cross Luma. It's a huge circular building rising almost 80 feet above the ground, constructed of black wood and with 4 sets of iron doors encircling its base. You can see that there's a warm, constant yellow glow emanating from behind its many windows. Close to the nearest set of iron barriers, you can see there's a set of wooden steps leading up to a smaller side door, and a sign above reads Management Office.
Go knock on that door.
Okay. Yes, come in.
I had this package delivered to me, but I think it's for you. Well, it is for you, it says on there.
There is sort of a short halfling woman behind a desk with a sort of a glass panel in front of it. Hello, yes, a package for whom?
I just read what's on there and say it's for. I did not write the name down.
It says Office of the Director.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, the director. I see. Well, you can just leave it there. I'll see that it's delivered to him.
Okay. Just puts it down and leaves.
Okay. Having delivered your package, you turn and you leave, leaving this place behind. And now we go to our final location. Jamie.
Hello.
The hunt is on. Not too long ago, you caught a sort of usual. Ever since that unfortunate time in your past, you've had a sense for the mystical, the arcane, and those elements that have strayed in from other planes, and being able to track these oddities to their sources, how you've made a bit of a name for yourself. But you've never quite picked up anything like this, however. It has an air of chaos to it, confusion, and the unknown. For 3 days and nights, you followed this trail through the shadiest of markets, the darkest of corners, and one regrettable adventure into the sewer. And now you feel that you're drawing at last close to your prey. Your hunt has brought you to the doorstep of the Heart of the Dragon, a tavern. Its reputation precedes it, however, and it's known as a refuge for the harshest souls, toughened criminals, sour factory workers, the grim and the destitute. You steel yourself for a frosty reception as you pull open the door to reveal the sound of laughter and music. Bright light fills the tavern. The patrons sit huddled around, many of them on smaller tables, have their attention drawn to a much larger group towards the back. They have the look of hardened criminals, these people, but they have weathered faces, scarred and brutalized over the years, but their eyes are alight with joy, and many are laughing and clapping as they raise their glasses of mead in jubilation. At the center of a long table, you see there is an ornate urn with a framed picture of an elderly gentleman positioned respectfully beside it. And it only takes you a moment to put two and two together. This is a wake for some recently perished comrade of these folks. But that isn't the main focus to which your eyes are drawn, or the reason for the cheers of those present. It's the thing which is currently dancing on the table beside the urn. Kai, could you describe what we see, please?
So you see it's about 4 foot tall, all blued fur with dark blue spiky hair. Not very muscular, but you can see there's some muscles there. And it is Valfar. He is a very small Haduzi, and he's jumping around on his hands and feet, but where his feet are hands, it can be confusing at times.
Okay. As you caper around, one of the merrymakers goes, "Yes, this guy gets it. He's really shown us a great time. You've done a great honour to old T. Have another drink, son. You're a great sort."
Ah, that's another one. Yes.
Jamie, how would you like to react to this scene?
I'm a little taken aback. I guess I'm going to observe the creature for a tad, but I'm going to make my way over to the bar and just order a standard ale just to try and blend in while keeping an eye on the creature.
Okay. You walk over to the bar, and the barkeep, sorry-looking human, odd-looking sort. What do you want?
Just one of your finest ales, please.
Right, ale? Yeah, okay. You here to pay your respects?
Of a sort, yes. Never knew the man much, but
Oi, lads! He's here to pay his respects as well. And they all just freeze, and the music stops, and everyone just turns to look at you. And then they go, "Hey, come on over, join us, mate. Yeah, he'd love to have your respects. Come over."
oh, hey, I'm just gonna take a flagon and cautiously sit down a bit on guard at the fact that I've just thrown myself in this situation.
Okay. And they sort of crowd in excitedly around you, just drinking, laughing, telling old jokes, as the strange monkey creature continues dancing on the table. How do you know old Teague then, mate?
Yes, no. So I ran into him quite a lot at the market. Was always a kind soul, and threw me a gold piece here and there. Yeah, kind Teague, as I called him.
Yes. Oh, that's very good, very good. Let's have a round of drinks, guys. And as you sit there, someone just keeps funneling you ale after ale, and you spend probably quite a bit of time with these folks as they continue to ply you with drinks.
Okay.
The two of you awaken, arm in arm, some hours later, to an empty tavern. Your heads are pounding, and you both wonder wistfully how much you drank last night. As you try unsuccessfully to piece together the last few hours of the evening, you realise there is an object sitting on the table in front of you. It is the urn, holding the departed man's ashes. The barkeep that you spoke to this evening before takes this opportunity to clear his throat and get your attention. The lad said you'll take care of that. Made a big song of dance, you did, the two of you. Once you heard the tale of that special place he loved under the old bridge, said it brought you to tears. And then you both declared that you'd be the ones to return his ashes there. Very thoughtful, I do say.
I'm sorry. I said what now?
Yes, you said it would be your honour that you'll do it this very morning.
At this point, Valfar's going to do a semi-headstand with his legs floating up in the air, going, "Rockrods."
The old bridge. It's not far from. Well, you have to go across the old way. But as he was telling it, there's like a little spot underneath the bridge, like a little stone shelf, and that's where he wanted to be laid to rest.
Okay. And I'll jump up and I'll grab the urn, put it over my head, and start to make my way towards the door.
Wait. Before you go, you don't even know the man, and you're telling me you're going to go put his ashes under the bridge? No, I'm saying that to the blue man.
Well, he said we said we'll do it. So we're going to go do it.
Can I kind of just gauging on the gauging on the blue creature? Is this the thing that drew me here? Is this the thing full of arcane, unknown energy?
Yes, unfortunately so.
I mean, I was hoping for more of an object, not a living creature, but okay.
Huh?
Oh, nothing, just thinking out loud. I'm Ticarian. I'm just going to raise my left hand out to shake yours.
I'm Valfar, and I'll shake his hand with my foot.
Peculiar. Right, well, I guess we haven't really got a choice now. What was it? Teague? Is that the man's name? Teague?
Old Teague.
Old Teague, yes. I knew him, I think. I guess we'll go put the ashes where we said we would.
Okay. Mr. Man that provides drinks. Where is Old Bridge?
So, the tavern you're in is around the corner from the Lampworks. So, it's just a short journey around there, across the Merchant District, and then you're at the Old Bridge. But you have to go a little bit off the side to go underneath it.
Okay.
But, what time is it? How long was I out?
Most of the night.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cast Mending on my chest.
Okay.
and then I'll follow the blue creature, Valafar.
Okay. So you both make your way through the city as it starts to get very busy as the merchant district opens its doors, and you find your way to the old bridge, which is not a terribly long or wide bridge. It's made of stone in a little bit of disrepair, and it's not coming. It's just literally across another lower road underneath it. So there's a small set of stone steps that lead down one side to get underneath it. And if you make your way down there, you find a nice little sheltered area, and you see what you would think is probably the stone shelf underneath the bridge, which is like a nice, it's like moss covered with a bit of ivy dangling around on one side.
Ah, this looks nice. This must be it.
Seems so. Can I brush some of the moss and crap off of the shelf?
Okay.
If you want to do the honors.
How high up is the shelf?
Just about 6 foot off the ground.
You might need to do this.
Oh, okay. I'll take the urn off of him and place it on the shelf.
Okay.
Okay.
Job well done.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Wait.
What?
Where are you going? Do you have anywhere to go? You're not from around here, are you?
No.
Do you want to maybe stick with me? I might be able to help you. I search for things of arcane nature, and I mean, no offense, you reek of the arcane, along with ale and vomit, but mainly arcane.
As he says this, Valfar's going to sniff himself like, what does arcane smell like?
It's hard to explain to someone that hasn't got the same things I have.
Okay. I'm going to slowly take a few steps back. It was fun drinking, and thank you for helping me deliver Anne. But I must go.
Okay.
And as I'm at the edge of the underneath of the bridge, I'm going to climb up on top of the bridge.
Can I run up the side of the stairs to see if I can still see him from above?
There you go.
I'm just gonna run up and just shout, wait! Where did you come from?
Before we can answer that question, the bridge explodes.
Huh?
Followed by 5 other distant but no less destructive explosions across the town.
I'm dead already, guys.
Ground shakes. Plumes of fire and smoke reach up to the sky, and you hear screams in every direction. Something unforeseen and terrible has happened this day. And there are certain individuals who are responsible, or who will be found to be responsible. And the reasons behind these terrible acts will perhaps come to light, or maybe they will be lost to the mists as well. And that is what we will begin to find out from next week.